Hello guys.
So I am Navneet.
I am Aditya.
I am Avik Boy.
And this is our team for the Lab to Moon project. So the first question that arises whenever we talk about moon is, why are we really searching so much on moon? Why do we want to explore about life on moon? Well, I can give you two ample reasons. One, that we are destroying Earth at an alarming rate. And second, as the population is growing exponentially, we need more and more space. And moon, as you may know it, is the closest possible exoplanet we have. Also, the next thing I would like to say is, what's the first thing that any civilization needs? It's energy, right? You will agree with me that energy is the basic need. But how do humans get energy? How do any form of life get energy? It gets energy from food. And it gets food from crops, from plantation, from fruits, from vegetables. And to grow all these things, we need a very good quality soil. Because soil is what supports the whole system. Even in Earth, bad soil results in bad crops. Therefore, it's very essential to study the soil of moon. So that's why we have taken it as our experiment to explore the soil. You'll get to know more about it from Advait.
So our experiment basically deals with two important properties of the soil. It tests the water retentivity of the lunar soil and the pH of the lunar soil. These properties are important because first of all, different types of plants need different types of water. They need different amounts of water in the soil. So by testing the water retentivity of the lunar soil, we will get to know how much water is there when we pour it on the lunar soil. Second, when we know the pH of the soil, we will know what is the chemical condition in the soil, and we will get to know what kind of additions we need to do in the soil to make it suitable for plant production. And how are we going to test this? Avik will tell you about it.
Okay, so as you heard from my friend Navneet, the whole importance of the mission, and as you heard from Advait, the importance of this experiment. Now I am going to tell you how the conduct of the experiment goes like. So this is our basic apparatus for the experiment. It is a cylindrical apparatus which has three chambers. The first chamber here will contain the water. The water will be carried from earth and will be stored in the compartment. Then there is the middle chamber which will house the soil, and there is the third chamber which will house the pH conductor test. Okay, so how the experiment will go like is, the soil will be collected in the middle compartment. Then using the valve which is situated here, we will open the valve and the water will go inside. Then the water retentivity test will be seen and the data will be measured. Once that is done, the next valve will be open and the soil along with the water will go into the next chamber for the pH test. When the test is done, the pH will be measured and the data will be recorded.
As you saw how important this experiment is to test the soil properties. As we all know, plants were one of the first species to dominate the surface of Earth, and so they should be the first steps of colonization on Moon, and they will make a foothold stronger in an interstellar species perspective. So thank you for your valuable time, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Thanks.